Hi, Fearless followers. It's Kathy with your Fearless Word of the Day. We are in the book of Ruth in a series called A Glimmer of Hope. And today's word comes from Ruth 2, verses 17 through 19. Let me read those for you. So Ruth gleaned in the field until evening. Then she threshed the barley she had gathered, and it amounted to about an ephah. She carried it back to town, and her mother-in-law saw how much she had gathered. Ruth also brought out and gave her what she had left over after she had eaten enough. Her mother-in-law asked her, "Where did you glean today? Where did you work? Blessed be the man who took notice of you." I've been reading these verses over and over for a week, wondering what is the nugget that I could give to you? Where's the encouragement? For me, it seems like a list of things. Ruth did this and this and this and reported this. And the word that jumped out to me is ordinary. Ruth has a list of ordinary things she's done, ordinary for a woman in her day. She goes out, she gleans, she winnows, she gives it to her mother-in-law. And I started thinking, as I've been here at church, I've watched the Spring Hill team do a list of ordinary things as they set up for camp. I watched the men come in for work this morning as they got ready to work on the amphitheater. An ordinary list. But in God's hands, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. The glimmer of hope for me is that in my ordinary tasks today, I give them open-handed to God. And God takes those ordinary things and does extraordinary things. We have the joy of looking back on Ruth's ordinary day, but we also get to see how extraordinary each one of those moments lead. In God's hands, our ordinary can become extraordinary. Take hope in that today. Sometimes it seems like our days are filled with only ordinary things. I brush my teeth, I put my clothes on, I take care of my children, I do a little shopping, I get my groceries, I clean the house. The list can go on, and we wonder, what's the big deal? But history may read of us that we gave our ordinary things to God, and they became extraordinary in His plan. Let me pray for you as you take off in your day today. Pray that God will take the ordinary things of your life, and in His hands, they will be an extraordinary thing today and the days to follow. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kathy, and I hope we see you this weekend in worship as we continue to search and lean and look at the book of Ruth, grabbing a glimmer of hope.